Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and today's video is actually a little bit different. Normally what I do is I either do messages that you're supposed to receive, messages from angels or specifically Sai Baba, especially since this is like a Thursday. But people started requesting that I include other ascended masters or other deities, other gods in the reading. So today I just want to keep this open. In this video, take this as a message that you're supposed to receive from whichever power you believe in. If this is Sai Baba, of course you'll be getting your messages. If this is any other force, this is Krishna, this is Radha, this is Shiva, this is Lord Ganesha, Kali, it's all up to you. This is like an open reading from the divine to you. So that's how we are going to be stepping into today's video. So you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to select one that really speaks to you, and then we shall start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that you're supposed to be receiving today from the divine. For you, pile 1, the blessing that is coming into your life very, very soon is the blessing to heal a relationship. So if in your life currently there is a relationship which is broken or a relationship which has scope of development, that is the blessing you're getting, okay? Your relationship will heal, especially a relationship that you hold very, very close to your heart. But once again, it's open for you to let bygones be bygones, okay? To forgive, to try and forget, and to repair, to mend, to make it better again. Okay, so these are like things that you need to revive again, relationships that you need to revive again, and that is the blessing that you're receiving right now from the divine. Along with that, you're also getting a blessing on your career. So basically Baba here, or whichever power you believe in, is telling you that they are going to give you assistance when it comes to your career. So if there's anybody out there who's making like a career change or who's worried about how their career will progress, whether they will be achieving their dreams, whether they will end up doing what they really want to, Baba or whichever power you believe in is telling you that they are going to assist you in the process. The divine is also telling you right now that in the present moment, sometimes some people, you yourself, your mind, brings up certain fears, brings up certain doubts that are actually not true about you anymore. But maybe you are not able to see it, or maybe the other person is not able to see it. But it's important for you to liberate yourself from it. When a thought comes to your mind, you have to ask yourself, is this true about me? Is this really true about me? And then give an emotional reaction. Because sometimes what happens is, somebody says something to us and we can give an emotional reaction. So this is like pausing and asking yourself, is this true? And when you realize that is not true, you just release it then and there. Don't allow it to penetrate your heart. And that is especially true with your own thoughts as well, Is this true? Is a question that you should be asking yourself. You need to liberate yourself from certain patterns is what is coming forth. The divine or Baba is also telling you that you are under their protection. So if there's anybody out here who's worried maybe about their health, maybe about their security, about the safety, or you of your family member, whichever way it talks to you, you're being told that you're very, very protected. And you're very chosen people, It's almost like I get a feeling like, the divine like protects you. Like its own little baby, precious baby. And once again, I get a feeling like, the angels' protection around you are very strong. So not only on their own, but the divine also sends chosen angels to protect you at all point of time. So especially for those who pray very, very diligently, you clearly have a team of angels around you. Now, you're also being told that at this point of time, it is important for you to let go of things that do not belong. If there are things that you're holding on for a very, very long time, you need to let it go. Keep things that are true for your current energy only. Sometimes what happens is we keep things, or especially clothes, we keep clothes that belong to a time where maybe we were sick or we were not in the best state of mind or in the best state of life. Those things you need to release. So that you need to constantly be in the present state in the beautiful form of energy, okay? And for that energy to be clean and to always be clear and positive, those things from the past need to be out of your life. Now, the divine is also telling you that you need to see the miracles that have performed in your life already. So, at this point of time, I really want you to take your thought to a time in your life where you asked for something. When you asked for a prayer, like a sincere prayer from your heart, and that wish came true. What happens is sometimes in our everyday life, you're like, oh, why are my prayers not answered? Why are things not working out? The divine is telling you, think about the time that I actually fulfilled your desire. That was a miracle, and I am very capable of performing that miracle even now. It's important for you to not give up hope. It's important for you to not lose faith until you continue asking for what you want, because your prayers are heard. And in the right time, they are going to be answered. Miracles can happen in a heartbeat, and you need to have faith in them. Because miracles happen only in the life of those who believe that miracles are possible. Yeah? So you need to open yourself to those miracles. Now, the divine is also telling you that you need to appreciate the present moment. Even when it comes to relationships, okay, you have to appreciate the now. Every situation, because you have to understand, especially when it comes to relationship, every moment is an opportunity to grow. Every moment you can change your response. Every day you can choose to be a bigger person and to help and sit down with the other person to resolve your problems. The present moment, it all depends on how well you're appreciating it and how well you're using it to create a future for yourself. Value the present moment, pile 1. Value the present moment. The present is all we have, and maybe when the today is gone and there are multiple tomorrows, like maybe 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, you may look back and you will be like, I wish I had done something then, especially for relationships. So if you want them to get better, try right now. Otherwise, you'll just have regrets around them. So appreciate the present moment and make the most of them. The divine is also here to tell you that you have to keep working hard. You have to keep working diligently. And the rewards will show up for you. See, when it comes to, your work, pile 1, especially your hard work is definitely acknowledged. It's not like, you're working hard and it's not, really being registered somewhere. It is being registered and you are going to be rewarded. So keep working hard is the message for you. And remember, the message already was given that your hard work will then be assisted by Baba, okay, with the helper. So help will be given to you, especially when it comes to your work and career. The divine is also here to tell you that you need to slow down. You need to slow down. You're not in any race of achievement. You don't have to be equivalent to your friend. You don't have to be equivalent to the standard that other people set for you. Walk slowly, walk steadily, and walk at your own pace. Make sure to appreciate the present moment and value wherever you are in your life right now. Remember, you need to have your own race. You are not meant to participate in the race of other people. You have a plan, your life has a plan, you're working accordingly beautifully. Nothing's wrong with you, okay? Nothing's wrong with you. No matter what people tell you sometimes, that's a message that is coming forth. Now, the divine is also telling you that you receive messages from Baba, from your ascended masters, from the divine through your dreams. And a conversation happens to you through a divine power, through your dreams. So it's important for you to firstly disconnect, slow down, and make sure that you're sleeping well, that you're really sleeping well. And then pay attention to the dream messages, especially guidance that you get through your dreams. Please maintain a dream journal, okay? Because otherwise we just get those guidance, we get up in the morning and throughout the day and then we just forget it. Especially since this is a message for you, you need to pay more attention to it. And the divine is also telling you that all the hard work that you've done is acknowledged, you're getting help, and you are going to be rewarded. You are assured of abundance in your life. That every tree that you've planted, even if it may be small right now, it is going to bear fruit and flowers. Your life is meant to be a beautiful garden and you're supposed to be blessed with abundance. It is written for you. It is written for you. You just keep working hard. Everything that you're doing has been registered by a higher force for you. That's the message that's coming for you. And the divine is also telling you that it is all okay. It's all okay. You're doing the best you can. Relax. And a really special message for you is there is an ascended master. There is a guide. There is a God. Specific God, okay? Now this can be a God that you pray to, who helps you when you need help, who gives you guidance when you need that guidance, and who protects you when you need that protection. So whichever God you thought of as an intention when you were watching this reading, that is the God, that is the spirit, that is the divine power that protects you, guides you, and shows you your way forward always. So the message essentially is keep your connection with this power strong, because it is that power who takes you through everything, who walks with you every step of the way, who sends angels to protect you, and who protects you himself or herself as well. Those are your messages from the divine today. And this is what you were meant to receive today. You are very loved, you're protected, and you're taken care of by that one power that you truly, truly believe in. I will leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you were supposed to receive from the divine. So for you, pile 2, the blessing that the divine is bestowing on you is a blessing to ease loneliness and to bring companionship to you. To bring a partner, to bring a friend, to bring somebody who will help you feel less alone, who will make you feel like you truly belong with them, who will make you feel like you're cared, you're very, very cared of, and you're deeply, deeply loved. So there is a blessing especially for my friends who feel like when they need help, they don't know where to turn to. And that's a blessing that is coming in your life. Now, whichever God, whichever deity or Sai Baba that you've thought of when you watched this video is telling you that you have a karmic connection with them. And in every lifetime, they are going to be with you, guiding you throughout. So it's not like, out of chance that you've ended up with them. You've been their child, you've been their loved one for lifetimes. And that bond is unbroken and it will never, never break. It's going to continue because of that karmic connection. Especially a guru, a guru is somebody who always has a karmic connection with, their students. So you have a karmic connection with one such power. The divine is telling you that now is the time for you to walk the true path, the path of non-duality. Now is the time that you will understand the right way for you. Whichever way that may be, Sometimes the right way for you is not the way in which you were born or not the way you acquire in this lifetime. Sometimes it's completely different and you're automatically guided in that direction. And that is meant to be your truth, that one authentic truth, and you are going to be starting to walk towards it. To take the step, take the first step. That's the wisdom for you. The divine is also telling you that if you are facing some kind of problem right now in your life and you're worrying about what the possible solution to that problem might be, the divine is telling you that the solution is very possible. You're going to be coming upon that solution. And by chance, this you were sitting one day, you were thinking about things and it's like an aha moment. And you're like, oh, why did I not think about that? So the solution to your problem is definitely closer than you think. The divine is also telling you that now is the time for you to surrender to that ultimate power, the power that brought you here to watch this reading. Let go of the control. See, there is one thing in spiritual life, we do not get to control things. We can just offer ourselves to our guru, to that higher power, and then let go. And trust me, when you let go, when you surrender, life becomes easier. So it's time for your life to be easier only and only if you surrender. So let go of that control, We cannot decide where our lives are supposed to go. It is already decided by our own higher self for us. And when we are born on that earthly plane, we forget about it. So it's like right now your higher self is also telling you surrender. It's time to surrender. You're going to be then shown the right way. So this is like the energy of water, the way water flows, you're supposed to flow. So you need to follow that flow, that current of life that is guiding you. The divine is also telling you that if you're holding on to some kind of fear, that fear is soon to be destroyed, okay? And remember something, in life, there can be faith or there can be fear. Two things cannot stay together. If you have fear, there is absolutely no faith for you. Those two things cannot exist. There's only one thing, and that needs to be faith. Yeah? So the divine is telling you that your fears are going to be, really about to be destroyed, and you are going to be protected. You already are protected. If you have a karmic connection with this higher power, you're definitely protected. Yes, okay. This is so ironic. It's like have faith. Trust. That is the point for you. Have faith in this situation. Let it unfold in a way that it is supposed to. Don't try to push things in a way that you want it to. When you stop pushing it in a way that you want it to, the solution will appear. Sometimes we try too hard, We don't leave that space for grace to show up in your life, and that is the message for you. You need to give some space for grace to show up in your life. Have faith. Look at that. Dhuni. Now, especially with Sai Baba, I'll take this as a specific message from him. The Dhuni, the power of the fire, the holy fire, burns all the impurities. It eliminates darkness. See, where there is fire, where there is light, there cannot be darkness, right? So basically the message for you is there is meant to be a new beginning in your life. A life that is going to be easier. A life that is destined for you is what is coming forth out here. Because of the surrender message for you. Yeah, it's a beautiful new beginning. You just need to have faith in that beginning. Look at that. The universe is going to be providing for you whatever it is that you need. Step out of the way is the message for you, okay? Stop trying too hard, okay? You give your best. I'm not telling you you're not supposed to give your best, but you give your best and then just let it go. When you're like, this has to happen according to this has to happen according to this, it seldom works that way. It backfires most of the time. That has been my personal experience in my life, okay? So I'm really talking from experience here. But let go, the abundant universe will provide for you. And this is like a steady source of income. It's not going to be taken away from you. Like one fine day you wake up, it's not going to be there, it's not there. Divine abundance is not like that. It's a continuous flow, like water, continuously flows. Now, the message essentially for you is if you're holding on to certain relationships that are over, that are done with, that you cannot do anything to make them better anymore. It's important for you to understand that and to not hold on unnecessarily. When you know, okay, things are not going to get better, be respectful and take a step back. Because every relationship has a time limit. That's something that you're being told. Yeah? Okay, you have multiple messages of the Dhuni, So basically, the Baba or the higher power, once again I'll take this as Baba, is telling you at this very moment, surrender all your worries, surrender fear, surrender anger, surrender pain, surrender jealousy, surrender all ill health that you have in this divine fire. Surrender and imagine that you're letting it go. And Baba will take all of it away. Yeah? And whenever you are worried, okay, or whenever you have like a fearsome thought, imagine that fire in your mind. Imagine Baba's sacred fire in your mind. And whatever problem you have, just, swaha it into that holy fire. Let it go. Surrender. Once again, that's the message. And be free. Be free. And begin again with that positive new beginning. Okay, Dhuni is very important in your life. So remember the power of Dhuni all the time, no matter where you are. You don't have to go to Shirdi to do this, okay? Baba's fire burns wherever his devotees are. Yeah, I believe there are a lot of Baba devotees out here because up till now, I think yours is the pile which had specific Baba messages for you. You Baba's chosen ones. And I will take this karmic connection as your relationship with Baba. But surrender. And the message that you're also getting from the divine and Sai Baba is he is a parent for you, or whichever divine you believe in is like a mother or father to you. And just like a mother and father always wants to give their child the best that they can give, Baba or whichever divine you believe in is going to give you the best. But sometimes, just like our parents do, they test us. You have that candy test, like they give you the candy and see if you're actually going to eat it. So, that's the kind of test. But it's not like they've given up on you or they let you just go through life on your own. No, they always keep an eye on you. Always do. So, whether this is happiness, this is unhappiness, don't ever think like it is like a punishment for you of some sort. It's not a punishment. It's meant for you to move to the next standard. Your soul has to grow, right? Your soul has to evolve, and hence the tests come in your life. It's important for you then to continuously have faith that this is a test and my parent, my mother, father, my Baba is around me. And he will never ever let anything happen to me that is not for my highest good. My parents wouldn't let that happen to me, would they? That's the kind of faith that you need to have on a higher power or our Baba. That's strong a faith. Remember, faith for you can move mountains. Because if there is one message out here which is most important is, have no doubt. Replace it with faith and release whatever it is that you don't want in your life to the sacrificial flame, to the holy dhuni, so that Baba will take that away. I leave you here with nothing but my prayers for a beautiful new beginning for your life. I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the blessings that are coming into your life, and these are the messages from the divine to you. So basically for you, pile 3, the blessing that is coming into your life is the blessing of prosperity. It is the blessing of abundance. Is the blessing of having more than you actually need. But along with the blessing, there is an expectation from the divine, which is telling you when you have more than enough, share it. Give a part of it away. Give a part of it away in the name of the divine to help somebody, so that your blessings multiply, so that your purse is always full of abundance, is full of money. Give so that you may receive in multifold. That is the message for you. The divine is also here to tell you that any obstacles in your life, any hurdles in your life are now being removed, and the path ahead promises to be so much better for you. It promises to be so much smoother for you, and there will be a beautiful, beautiful sunrise in your life. It's time for better things to show up in your life is what is coming through for you. The divine is also telling you be open to receiving, but be open to receiving according to the plan of the divine. Have expectations. Obviously, it is your right to expect from the divine. But also leave space for certain miracles to come in. Leave space for the divine plan to work it in your life. Yeah? And along with that, you're also being told that you have faith, and you have a lot of faith. You are people of faith, and you need to have faith on that inner guidance that is very, very strong with you. It's like the divine speaks to you through your own heart. So listen to the heart is the message for you. And in listening to that divine heart, to the divine plan, the hurdles will be removed from your life. The most important thing for you is faith, is Shraddha, to believe that you deserve the best in life, and the divine is always and eternally giving you things that are very, very best for you. You have a lot of faith in the divine. I can already feel that, pile 3. And that unwavering faith needs to continue. Because for you, the plan can sometimes be different, but plans are changed for you because you believe. Because you're unwavering in your faith. So continue that faith is a message for you. The divine is also telling you that it is important for you to be firm. It's important for you to be decisive. When you make a choice, stick to it and don't change your mind. Yeah? And if you feel like certain things are right for you, go in that direction. Yeah? You have to make up your own mind. Don't listen to anybody else at this point of time. Because some things are just right for you. Some things are just right for your life. They may not be for the life of everybody. Hence, different people will always have different opinions. Yeah? We are born with very, very different kind of, sanskars in our life. So, everybody behaves according to theirs. And you have to behave according to yours. So, your decisions need to be yours, true for your life. The divine is also telling you that, Baba especially, or whichever power you believe in, actually takes away your suffering. So if you're suffering from ill health, if you're suffering from any kind of tension, if there is any burden that you're currently under, any obstacles in your path, give it to them. They are going to be the ones who are going to be giving you relief when you seek that relief. So when you need it, ask for it and it will be given. Yeah? Because, unless you ask, the answer is always no. In every situation, whether this is in life, whether this is in relationship, it's always true. Yeah? So ask. The suffering is going to be taken from your life. Yeah? Give that up. Now, once again, the divine is telling you that when it comes to your relationships, appreciate them and show them that you're appreciated and they are appreciated. Yeah? So once again, these are two things. You yourself need to appreciate yourself, and then you need to appreciate the others as well. And sometimes appreciate that you're different and be okay with it and still love the other person. And actions for you are necessary always. You can have a lot of love for the other person, but the other person may not know because their love language may be different. So you can express it either through making them a beautiful cup of tea, or by buying them a gift, or doing something like physically acting out. That's important. Small tokens of affection and appreciation. Leaving a little note maybe that they are loved. That's enough. But your relationships are important for you in this lifetime. Make sure you work on them, okay? Nurture them. Give them love. Give them care. That's important. The divine or Baba is also here to tell you that he is not constrained or she is not constrained by time or space. So whenever you need assistance, that assistance is always going to be given to you. Make no mistake, it's going to happen every single time. Yeah? So ask for it once again. Because I get a feeling like, they're always around you. And they're waiting for you to speak to them. It's like, ask. I am ready to give. Why are you not asking? Sometimes what happens is, it's like we are like, this is not going to come true. Even when we make our wish, we're like, this is not going to come true. So don't do that, okay? Just make sure you pay attention to that a little bit. Now, once again, I was getting the message of appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate the talents that you have. Because they are given to you by the divine, right? It is a gift. And if you consider yourself unworthy, and if you do not realize and acknowledge that you shine, how are things going to make sense? Yeah? It's like you're being ungrateful to the divine if you're considering yourself unworthy. You're created beautifully by the hand of God. You have to understand that. Love yourself enough that even if nobody else loves you or sees your worth, you'll still be okay with it. Remember, there is a higher power that created you who sees every good quality about you. Every little thing. Know that about you. And know that wherever you are, especially if you feel like you are unworthy, I am here to tell you you're not. You're brilliant, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're smart, and you are enough. You are enough just the way you are. And you're deeply loved and appreciated. Know that every single day. And if anybody out there has a doubt any point of time, please come back and leave me a comment, any video that you need to hear something nice from me. I will reply, I promise. You're not unworthy. Once again, the divine is also here to tell you that you are learning lessons. If your life is hard, if things are tough, it's because you're learning a lesson. It's because you are here to learn lessons. On earth, we are not here to have fun. Okay? A part of it can be fun. It's supposed to be, of course. But the other half is learning. Just like in school, We have our recess where we really have fun. Other time we're learning history, geography, maths, science. We're learning, right? It's just like that. And it's only because you want to go to the next plane, right? You have to evolve, which is why you come through difficulties. That's the only purpose. That's the only purpose. And look at this. Just look at this. I feel like this is what you need from Baba. That hug, that love. Right here, Baba or whichever Baba you're believing in is telling you, you've chosen this life. Your higher self has chosen this life. I don't enjoy seeing you go through good times, bad times, good times, bad times. You've chosen this for yourself because you were meant to evolve. And you pile threes, this is like your last lifetime. Remember that. Which is why the tough lessons are yours as well. But accept it. That you're going to experience some things that may not be ideal, but other things that are beautiful. Accept both. That radical acceptance is essential. And just surrender the rest. That's all you can do. And now here comes a reminder, if there is somebody out there who's asked for a mannat, or who's told the divine, oh please give me this, I'll give you this, you need to really work that out, okay? Like if you've promised something to the god, to any deity, please fulfill that promise, because here is a reminder from that deity for you. Complete your promise to this power. It's really, really important for you. And if you're not able to do that, 3 days of fasting and donation of food or something to the poor can be something that's good. Because sometimes what happens, some people make a promise and then forget it. So fasting for 3 days and donation of money is like an alternative. Yeah? But overall, these are the messages that you're supposed to be receiving. Let me tell you this. You're loved, pile 3. Don't you ever forget that. You're loved, deeply loved, you're appreciated, and you're valued. And you're amazing. I'm going to leave you with that. Don't you ever forget that. I will see you in my next one. Bye.